for 3 minutes.
And thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Chairman Brian Mast. I'm grateful to support the resolution of Chairman Brian Mast. Over the weekend, the world watched President Donald Trump take courageous action against the murderous regime in Tehran, eliminating Khomeini with senior Iranian regime leaders, the architect of decades of terror, repression, and aggression, killing thousands of Americans and allies over the years. The removal of this brutal dictator marks a pivotal moment in the long struggle against a regime that has destabilized the Middle East and threatened global security for more than 4 decades, oppressing the great people of Iran. Additionally, with the removal of the Syrian dictator Assad, who has fled to Moscow appropriately to be with war criminal Putin, we now have a new government in Syria with Ahmad al-Shara. And with that government, President Donald Trump is leading the effort, bipartisan, to give Syria a chance, give the Middle East a chance for peace and prosperity. And again, it's bipartisan working together. My appreciation of the courageous decision by President Donald Trump to remove the dictatorship in Tehran is personal. I have 4 sons who have served overseas facing the Iranian IEDs, drones, snipers, and missile attacks. Alan served in Iraq field artillery with cross-country convoys receiving a combat action badge. Ed was a Navy doctor in Baghdad. Julian was a signal officer in Egypt with Bright Star, and Hunter served as an engineer for a year in Afghanistan. The American people have never forgotten the crimes of the Iranian regime. From the 1979 seizure of the embassy in Tehran and the disgusting hostage crisis that led to 52 Americans captive for 444 days, freed by President Ronald Reagan, to decades of sponsoring terrorism through puppets as Hezbollah, Hamas, and Houthi. Iranian leadership has consistently chosen mass murder over peace and prosperity. President Trump is sending a clear message that those who threaten the United States and our partners and allies will ultimately be held accountable even after 47 years. While Operation Enduring Freedom marks an historic strategic victory, all comes at a solemn cost. 6 brave American service members have lost their lives, with many wounded. We mourn their sacrifice. These men and women stood in the front lines of freedom to destroy the Iranian missile threat, sinking the Iranian Navy, and by personally ending the Iranian nuclear capability. As the Iranian people look to the future, the American people stand with the Iranian people for freedom, peace, and prosperity. Today, we honor the courage of our troops, reaffirm commitment to our allies, and recognize the leadership of President Donald Trump in confronting a maniacal regime. America remains vigilant, resolute, committed to defending freedom wherever it's threatened. I yield back.